Namaste. Welcome once again. Today we are uh, discussing with some more examples of tag questions, and today we will also solve some of the questions asked in the previous exams. So today we will have the discussion class, and we will observe some of the examples, and through the examples we will find the structure. We will know how to add the tag in assertive sentences, and we will see some questions that we have discussed in the classroom, and regarding those discussions, we will practice some of the questions. We will discuss how to add the tag in different situation, different sentences. So without delay, so let me start let me show some of the more examples to you. So now we are going to discuss, generally in our tag questions we use auxiliary verb and pronoun. So regarding pronoun, some students feel confusion. What pronoun is used if the pronoun is not given in the sentence? If the sentence does not start with pronoun, therefore we feel some types of the difficulty. So in this situation we will follow certain rules, we will follow certain norms. So regarding this one, let's see the examples on the screen. If the subject is not used and not given as a pronoun, in such case that subject, either that is pronoun or to infinitive, gerund, quantity, amount, in such case we have to change those subjects into the pronoun. So for example, Ram works hard, doesn't he? Ram works hard, doesn't he? Here is the subject Ram. In our tag questions, Ram is the noun, so noun is not used in the tag question. That's why we have to change this Ram subject into the pronoun. So what pronoun is used there? He. Instead of Ram we use he. Instead of Syam we use he. Instead of Hari we use he. So masculine, male, that is in singular form, generally we use he. Second, Sita bought a pen. Sita bought a pen. So didn't she? Sita is the subject. Sita, we cannot use the same subject in the tag. That's why we cannot say didn't Sita. So we have to use pronoun. Our rule says auxiliary verb, then pronoun is used. That's why subject is Sita there. Sita bought a pen, didn't she? So we cannot make the tag using the same subject. That's why the subject may be always, we have to change it into pronoun. So Sita bought a pen means Sita is the female, Sita is singular subject. That's why we use she. Sita, Rita, if those subjects come in the sentence, that we use she pronoun. So next one. Next, Ram and Sita. Now two nouns are used as a subject, Ram and Sita. Ram is also, Sita is also. Ram is masculine gender, Sita is feminine one, male and female. But there are two the names. It's plural. So Ram is also third person, Sita is also third person. So if third person plural are there, we cannot use the same noun, we have to use they. For example, Ram and Sita, if such type of third person plural subjects come as a noun, and we have to change those noun into the pronouns they. So Ram and Sita are good at maths, means aren't they. If Ram is only, we say he. If Sita is only, she. If Ram and Sita two, third person plural, they. Ram and I, there is Ram, one person, third person, and I. Ram and I. Ram ra ma bhaneपछि हामी, we. So here is also plural. Some student may feel this is also plural, so why don't you use they? So let's see, Ram and I is the first person. If first person speaks, the first person plural is always we. That's why we pronoun is used. I and you, again I is there. If I and other pronoun or noun comes, always we use. And I or I and. and I or I and. In this case, we use pronoun we, and I or I and. If joined by this and pronoun, generally we use first person plural, that's we. You and Ram, second person, you is the second person and Ram is third person. If in such a way, example or say subject is given in the question, we use you, second person plural, you also. You is singular also, plural also. So in this case we do this one. The cat, that's the animal's name, but this is singular. There is no cats. The cat means singular animal. Animal means we use it. Cat, rat, or you say dog. In such a case we use, if it is given in the as a singular subject, we use it. My pen, it is thing. My pen, though it is countable, this is in singular form. This is not pens, right? Only pen is there. So my pen means singular one. Again, animal, it, thing also we use it pronoun. Dogs, now animal is here, but that is given as a plural form. Dog, not only dog or dog, it is dogs. Dogs means that is plural. Animal, thing, if that is given as a plural, we use again they. So now next, this, the sentence starts with this, but this is not in our list of pronoun used in the tag. That's why this must be changed into the pronoun. So this is changed into it. Next, these subjects in this sentence, the subject starts with these flowers, these, the word is these. You know there is no word is listed in pronoun of tag questions. These is not in the list of pronoun of the tag. That's why these is changed into the list, that is they. These flowers, that's plural. Plural means we use they. Smoking, this is also subject. Only noun and pronoun, they are not used as a subject. Sometimes this verb, gerund form, is also used as a subject. In such a case, this gerund verb ing subject is changed into it. Smoking, working, reading, sleeping, cutting, smoking, etc. we use it. If such type of subjects come in the beginning of the statements, we use it pronoun. Next one, to see, this is to verb 1. To see means verb 1. To infinitive is here. In such a case, again we use, if verb is there, smoke, see, work, in the beginning as used as a subject in the sentence, we use it. You say pronoun, because these are only 9 pronouns are used in the tag question. That's why we have to do this one. Here 2 questions are here. One is all is well. Second one, all are well. All is singular, all are is plural. All plus singular subject is, all plus plural subject are. So in such a case, all plus singular subject it, all plus plural, you say, sorry, plural verb, that's they. All, let me repeat once again, all plus plural singular verb it, all plus plural verb they. So in such a case, we have to see the verb. If verb is singular, that's it, that denotes that all means it. If the verb is plural, that's you say that denotes the person, so they. Now here is something and everything, 2 sentences again. Everything, something, nothing, anything. These are, you say, indefinite pronouns. So that ends with thing, everything, something, thing is there. If thing is there, thing means cheese, right? So eat. Something, eat. Everything, eat. Nothing, again, eat. Anything, again, eat. If this type of subjects comes in this sentence, always use, you cannot use the same, you say the indefinite subjects, we have to change those subjects into the pronoun. So eat. Next one, sugar tastes sweet. Sugar, uncountable noun. Uncountable noun are always singular. When you say use the subject verb agreement, in this chapter also you have learnt sugar, that's in uncountable noun. Uncountable noun are always singular. So uncountable thing is that, that's why it. Uncountable means this singular, always singular. Next one, no one and someone. Here is no one also, someone also. Nobody, somebody. Anybody, anyone, right? If those subjects start with one or some starts with no one, someone, everyone, anyone, nobody, somebody, in such a case, these you say indefinite subjects. Remember the difference between everything and is something and someone. Here is thing, here is one. So if thing is there, it. If those indefinite subjects having one and this body, sometimes body can also be used in such a case, they. So these type of questions are mostly asked in your exam. So we will discuss such type of question here in this class also. So you will get the more idea there. So according to the discussion of those previous examples, we come to the conclusion that we use the subjects and pronoun in such a way. So masculine Ram, he, feminine singular Sita, she, third person plural Ram and Sita, they, I and that's we, you and you have seen all examples we have discussed. Just I have given the summary of that we have just discussed earlier. So let's see, thing animal singular, pen, ball, cat, dog, eat, thing animal plural, pens, balls, cats, dogs, they, hair छ भने hair नै, there छ भने there नै राख्ने, one छ भने one नै राख्ने. Here there one is in our list of tag question pronoun. So these are used same, no change. This, that, if the subject starts with this and that, that is, we cannot use these word in a tag, we have to change them into it. These, those change into they while adding the tag. Verb ing, just we have seen the example smoking, to verb, to infinitive, we have just seen the example of to, you say to see, to infinitive, we use it. All plus singular verb, eat. All plus plural verb, they. If this all denotes the people, they. If all denotes the thing, it. People, sorry, some, every, no, any, then thing. Something, everything, no thing, anything, it. Some, every, no, any, these subjects and that joins with body or one. Somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody, someone, everyone, no one, anyone, we use they. Uncountable noun, always singular, that's why we use it. You have got the idea from the previous examples. This is the only summary of that we have discussed earlier. So next one. So now next, here is the subject word there that we have discussed earlier. So let me repeat once again. There are 5 apples on the table. This is what the affirmative sentence. Now we are going to add the tag of this statement, and this affirmative sentence, then tag will be negative, right? Here is the auxiliary verb are. So we say aren't. Their subject in the list of the pronoun that we use in the tag. That's why we use the same auxiliary verb there. That we have just seen in the table also, right? Here, there, one. If the subject is here, if the subject is there, if the subject is only one, then verb we use the same pronoun. Don't change, we have discussed. So this rule applies in those examples. So next one, there wasn't a long queue. Was is auxiliary verb, statement is negative, tag is positive. Was, wasn't. The positive of wasn't is was. There is subject, we use same, so was there. Next one, here tables a discussion. Here is the subject, tables verb 5, statement positive, tag will be negative. So does tables verb 5 means we always use does auxiliary verb, statement positive, doesn't. Here subject we use same, that's why doesn't here. Next one, one should help the victim. One is subject, that is in our list, right? So auxiliary verb is here should, modal auxiliary verb. So statement is affirmative, positive one, tag will be negative. So should, the negative of should is shouldn't. One is in the list of tag that we use the pronoun, right? So we use same, one, 3 letter, one, not someone, somebody, it is just one only, okay? You cannot tell a lie, one is subject again. Cannot, this is negative one, right? Can is auxiliary verb, so we use same auxiliary verb, can. Not, here is not, so we cannot make the tag negative again. Statement already negative, that's why we use affirmative, positive tag. So can, auxiliary verb, not, negative statement, so we use affirmative tag, can, and we use same, you say this subject, because that is listed in the pronoun of the tag. Now next one, some water is spoiled. Here is the subject start with some, again some water is uncountable noun. Uncountable noun is always singular, so it. Some water is uncountable noun means always singular, so it. We have just discussed. Some boys are plural, third person, plural means they. some water, it, some boys, they. So this type of question also may ask in your exam. So it means we can say if the subject start with some or no, then uncountable noun. For example, some uncountable noun, water. We use pronoun it. If the subject start with some or no, some water, no water, some boys, no boys, right? So some or no, some is here, not we can use no also. Then plural plural subject, boys, we use they. You have learned from this example, no need to discuss this structure. You have seen the example and you can generalize it. The most important, you say the topic, most important examples are presented here. Mostly question is asked from these sections because this is too confusing also, right? So what's the main thing we have just discussed is everyone, nobody, somebody, someone, everybody. Those are just we have discussed that those indefinite subjects which ends with very important topic, that's why let's discuss some more. Some, every, okay, no, any. Then after body or you say one, we use auxiliary, this tag they that we have just discussed, okay. So in this case, just see somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody. In the same case, someone, everyone, no one, anyone. So if these type of indefinite pronoun or say subjects come in the statement, always we use they pronoun. So just we have discussed this one, just I have here repeated. But these four indefinite subjects are singular. These are considered singular one, right? They themselves are singular. Someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, these are called singular subjects. We know singular subject takes singular verb, plural subject takes plural verb. So very amazing thing is that though these subjects are singular, but we use the pronoun plural they. So in this case, we have to be very careful and very, you say, tactful. If this type of indefinite questions are asked, we have to be very tactful, you say, the very clever. If you use the same auxiliary verbs, that may be wrong. For example, let's see the examples here. Everyone works, everyone is subjects, right? Every plus one, everyone means we use pronoun they, okay? Works, verb 5 is here. So students generally do that. Works means verb 5, that's why they use does here. If you say they does, that's wrong because they is plural, does is singular. The singular plural subject never agreed with singular verb. That's why we have to make the plural. In this case, we have to be very, you say, the careful. Everyone works, though there is verb 5, we cannot use does because instead of everyone, we use they. Remember once again, instead of someone, somebody, nobody, somebody, someone, everybody, these indefinite pronoun, we cannot use, we use the pronoun they. So that they is plural. They is plural means we have to use the plural verb because our rule says plural subjects or plural pronoun use the plural, agrees with plural verb. That's why this works is changed verb 5. Verb 5 is changed into verb 5. Though there is verb 5 given, we have to write don't because they cannot be agreed with does. So that's why instead of does we write do. Don't they. Statement positive, tag negative. Nobody helps him. Helps again verb 5. This verb 5 is here we have to write do auxiliary verb because they do. Do they, right? We can say do, but we cannot say does they. Does is singular, they is plural. Singular verb cannot be agreed with plural subjects. That's why it's very, you say the very careful you have to be there. Somebody is singular, that's why is. They is plural, that's why we cannot say is they. So we have to use are, aren't they. Has singular subject, this is singular subject. All these are singular subjects. Singular subject takes singular verb. plural they. These are plural subject, that's why they use plural verb. So we have to change singular subject into the plural, sorry, singular verb is into the plural verb. So we say instead of verb 5 we use verb 1 do, instead of verb 5 we do is the plural of is are, the plural of has is have, the plural of was is were. That's why these plural verb are changed into their respective plural verb. So conclusion, as we say, next one, no one invited him. This is verb 2. Verb 2 means there is no you say the singular and plural form of this one. This is singular also, plural also, so we use did they. Invited, verb 2. Verb 2 means this auxiliary verb. No one means they, and you say this is negative one, no. The sentence starts with no. No means negative one. That's why we use positive tag. So this is the rule. This is the rule on the basis of this discussion. Indefinite subjects, for example, somebody, someone, everybody, everyone, nobody, no one, anybody, anyone are singular subjects. These are singular subjects. Singular subject takes singular verb. That's our rule. But remaining thing is pronoun they is used. Instead of these subjects we use pronoun they. So they is always plural. That's why they agree with plural, and those singular are changed into their respective plural form. This is very important. Questions are mainly asked from these sections. So now I have made very easier thing. Just sena. Sena means somebody, some, every, no, any. Right? Somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody. These are singular. Sena. I have wrote in a very you say the short form. Somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody. Someone, everyone, no one, anyone. These are singular. All right. So these singular subject takes singular verb. For example, does, is, has, was. But instead of these subjects we use pronoun they. They is plural. So plural subjects agree with plural verb. So these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are always changed into these verb while adding the tag questions. Remember these only 4, right? So for your easiness, these only 4. Don't think about other verbs. These only 4 change into these 4. Okay? If does or verb 5 is there in subjects, use do while adding tag. If is there, let's see, is there, right? Is. Sena means somebody, right? Somebody, right? Somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody. Somebody is here. So if is verb used with the subject is used, right? So while adding the tag we use they pronoun. They is used, okay? So is changed into are. So are, okay? Has, again here, let's see, has. Has is used, but in the they we use have, so haven't. Was, see, was, everybody was is here, okay? So this was is changed into weren't when we add the tag. Does, works, verb 5, we use does here, right? Instead of does is changed into do while adding the tag. This is the basic things. Only these 4. Besides these 4, we use the same auxiliary verb, same verb. Only these 4, you say the only these 4, 1, 2, does, is, has, was, are only changed into respective their plural form. This is the thing. So beside these 4, beside these 4 means this is invited verb 2, right? Is there in the list verb 2? No. This is singular also, plural also. So in the case we do the same. Invited verb 2, so did. Nobody, sorry, no one, plural, this one singular, and it uses the pronoun they. It is negative, so did they. Only in case of these 4 verbs. Remember, these 4 verbs are changed into these plural form of the same, you say the auxiliary verb while adding the tag in case of only these indefinite subjects. Only these indefinite subjects, not in other case. Remember, this is important for you. Now we are at the end. Some more examples, let's see. Here are 2, you say that here is one subject, he along with his parents. He along with his parents. He also pronoun, his parents, here there is subjects, right? These two, you say noun or pronoun, this is noun, sorry, pronoun, this is noun. So these two words make the whole subjects. The verb is went, there is no auxiliary verb, there is no auxiliary verb. No auxiliary verb means we have to find out the auxiliary verb from, you say, main verb. Main verb is went. Went means go, went, gone. Went means verb 2. Verb 2 means we use auxiliary verb did, right? So went, first of all we have to find out the auxiliary verb. Remember 3 things we have to consider. Number 1, whether the statement is you say affirmative or negative. Second, whether there is auxiliary verb or not. If not, we have to find out the auxiliary verb from main verb. Then third thing, we have to think about the pronoun used, that is in the list of the tag. So here in this case, in this sentence, first of all, let's identify, first duty is our whether the statement is positive or negative in the assertive sentence. We don't think about the positive or negative sentence in the imperative, right? So in this case, this is the assertive sentence. Start with subject, right? Assertive sentence. Assertive sentence, here is the subjects, he along with his parents. This is the whole subject, all right? Here two, you said noun or pronouns are used, he and his parents, she and her father. Two noun or pronouns are used that made one subject. So in this case, first of all, let's think whether this is the statement is affirmative or negative. He along with his parents went home. There is no any negative word. What are the negative words? Not, no, never, none, neither, seldom, barely, rarely, hardly. These are negative words. So among these negative words, no any negative words is used there. Any negative word we cannot find there. It means the statement is positive. Statement positive means tag will be negative, first duty. Second, now find the auxiliary verb. Is there auxiliary verb? No. That's why let's move to the main verb. Find the main verb. Main verb is went. Went is the go, went, gone. This is verb 2. Verb 2 means we use auxiliary verb did. So our tag is didn't. Auxiliary verb, not auxiliary verb. So find the auxiliary verb from main verb. Went is verb 2. Verb 2 means did, didn't. Okay. Positive sentence, negative tag, he. So we use the first subject, first noun or pronoun regarding in this case. यसरी along with, as well as, like, together with ले जोड्यो भने चाहिँ के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि he भन्यो भने he फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट, his parents भनेपछि त दुईजना भनेपछि they हुनुपर्ने. यो पछाडिलाई युज गर्यो भने didn't they हुन्थ्यो. अगाडिको नाउन या प्रोनाउनलाई युज गर्नुपर्ने भएको भएर हाम्रो के भएको he भएको. त्यसैगरी यहाँ पनि हेर्नु त she as well as her father. Her father भयो भए लाई हामीले आधार मान्यो भयो के हुन्थ्यो he हुन्थ्यो. father means he हुन्थ्यो. तर यसरी along with as well as जोड्दा फर्स्ट नाउन और प्रोनाउनलाई हामीले इम्फेसिस दिन्छौँ. अब सेकेन्ड सब्जेक्ट हेर्नु त सेन्टेन्स हेर्नु त सी एज वेल एज हर फादर रेयरली स्पिक्स हिन्दी. हेयर इज फर्स्ट अफ अल आइडेन्टिफाई द सब्जेक्ट इज पोजिटिभ और नेगेटिभ. रेयरली नेगेटिभ वर्ड. नेगेटिभ वर्ड मीन्स स्टेटमेंट नेगेटिभ. टैग विल बी positive. First thing. Second, is there auxiliary verb? No. Find the main verb. Speaks. Speaks means verb 5. Verb 5 means does. So does. Here is not, rarely, right? This is not a negative word. So we cannot use doesn't. We cannot say doesn't. So does. So if you follow this latter subjects, the subjects or the noun or pronoun nearest to the verb, her father, there will be he. But according to this this type of sentence, we use the first subject. That's why we use the first one. He, she, not her father भनेपछि he हुन्थ्यो तर he लाई हामीले आधार नगरेर सुरुकोलाई मान्नु पर्ने भएको भएर त्यस्तो भएको. This is a bit different. So what's the rule? If the subject, this whole subject, right? If the subject joined with these words, what are the words? Along with, as well as. There may be like also. Instead of as well as, we can say like. Instead of, you say altogether with, in addition to, besides. If these words join the subjects to noun or pronoun, join, and that makes the subjects, in this case use first noun or pronoun. Use the first one, not second. Not his parents, he. Not her father, she. Use first noun or pronoun to add the tag. That's why first noun means he, so he. First noun means she, that's why she. So if the subjects joined with these words, right? Remember this thing. Next one. Now second one. Either Ram or I can solve it. First of all, remember, is the subject, if the statement, is the statement positive or negative? Either Ram or I can solve it. We cannot see any negative word in this statement. That's why the statement is positive. Positive means tag will be negative. So tag will be negative. First duty we have completed. Second one, now go to the second step. Is there auxiliary verb? Yes. What's that? Can. So if the auxiliary verb given, that's easy. We cannot, we should not worry about finding the auxiliary verb from the main verb. That's why auxiliary verb is can, right? So can, auxiliary verb. So use the same auxiliary verb to add the tag can. Statement positive, tag will be negative. So can't, cannot. The contraction form of cannot is can't. So here is also two. You say noun or pronoun. Ram, I, he, his friends. If you use the tag, if you use the pronoun on the basis of first subject, Ram, here will be he. If you use second, it will be I. Similarly, if you use this one, here will be he. If you use the latter subjects, latter or the this one, the subject, noun or pronoun nearest to the verb, his friends plural, that's why they. So in this case, what we do is, if the two noun or pronouns joined by either or neither nor, in this case we use the subject, we use the noun or pronoun to add tag nearest to the verb. It means second subject is taken the basis. Here first, right? First, in this case second. So rule is this one. The subject after or, okay? After or means what is there? I. After in either or, either or, and nor, in neither nor, used for pronoun to add tag. So the subject or in either or and nor in the neither nor, right? We use the second pronoun, sorry, yeah, second लेख्न छुटेछ, second pronoun or noun to add the tag. Yeah, first माथिकोमा first है, यस्तो along with, as well as, like, altogether with, in addition to, beside ले जोड्यो भने first लाई basis गरेर subject जे छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ pronoun छ भने ठिकै छ, छैन भने चाहिँ चेन्ज गरेर लेख्ने. either or neither nor ले जोड्यो भने त्यति बेला हामी के गर्छौं भन्दाखेरि we use the second, we use the noun or pronoun nearest to the verb, in the to add the tag. This is the thing. So now more two examples. Here is two clause, so right? I believe one, and he is a thief. Next one, we think he knows us. In this case, we can use tag on the basis of both clause, but prefer is given to the latter one. So answer is what? I believe he is a thief. We use the second clause, so isn't, is, statement positive, tag will be negative. Auxiliary verb is, isn't, he is, he. So here knows verb 5. Verb 5 means does. All right, does, verb 5 does, statement we think he knows us, positive, so negative tag, doesn't, he is the next one. Some of the student may write, but prefer is given to the latter part. Some of the student they may you say use this part also. I believe means believe verb 1, verb means don't I also we can say, but the prefer is given to the second one, so use this one. So I have highlighted. From this example you can solve this type of problems. I believe, I guess, I think, we think, यसरी आयो भने I believe, think, guess पछाडिको स्टेटमेन्टलाई बेसिस गरेर ट्याग बनाउने. अगाडिको गर्दा नि मिस्टेक त हुँदैन, तर पछाडिकोलाई बेसिस गर्ने. नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा अगाडि गर्ने. जस्तो नेगेटिभ गर्नु पर्यो यसैलाई भनेपछि आई बिलिभलाई आई डोन्ट बिलिभ, वी थिङ्कलाई वी डोन्ट थिङ्क गरिदिने, नेगेटिभ गर्दा ट्रान्सफर्मेसनमा यस्तो गर्दा गर्नु होला, ट्यागमा चाहिँ पछाडिकोलाई हेर्दा बेटर हुन्छ, प्रिफर इज गिभन टु द ल्याटर क्लज। नाउ नेक्स्ट वान, दिस इज इन्डिरेक्ट स्पिच। इन्डिरेक्ट स्पिचमा फर्स्ट पार्टलाई चाहिँ बेसिस गरिन्छ जेनरली। हि सेड द्याट हि वाज इल। अघि हामीले माथि यो त के अरे यसलाई पछाडि गऱ्यौँ, हि वाज इल, वाजन्ट हि राख्नुपर्ने, तर अगाडिकोलाई बढी प्रायोरिटी दिने भएको भएर गरिन्छ। यस्तो किसिमको क्वेसन सोध्न त सोध्दैन। इफ इट इज आस्क्ड, सो गेट द आइडिया फ्रम दिज इक्जाम्पल्स yourself how the question is solved. Okay, so next one is modal auxiliary verb is here. Ought to, need to, used to, these are modal auxiliary verb. The question is we ought to raise the voice. We ought to raise the voice. Ought to is the modal auxiliary verb. So in this case statement is positive, tag will be negative. Ought to, this is the auxiliary modal auxiliary verb. So oughtn't, pronoun is already given, that's why no worry to find out the pronoun, already pronoun is there, so oughtn't wait. Next one, he used to speak a lot. This is also modal auxiliary verb. So in this case used to is not used here, so we cannot say usedn't. We cannot say the used means verb to means didn't. यहाँ आउट को आउटन्ट नै गर्यो हैन, तर युज टु मोडल एक्जिलरी भए पनि हामी यसलाई युजन्ट गर्दैनौँ। युज टु भर्ब टु हो, भर्ब टु भएको भएर डिड गर्ने, डिडन्ट स्टेटमेन्ट पोजिटिभ, ट्याग विल बी नेगेटिभ। युज्ड भर्ब टु, सो डिड, युज्ड भर्ब टु डिड, पोजिटिभ स्टेटमेन्ट, ट्याग नेगेटिभ, डिडन्ट, pronoun is given here. This is the thing. Now exercise is given here. Exercise is given here. Now let's talk some of the exercise, some of the question. Let's solve some of the questions, and that's the main you say that the discussion we have done. Mainly questions are asked from those sections. I hope you have got the idea from this one. So regarding the discussion, we just discuss some of the questions, some of the you say questions, so that you will have the clear idea. Now see the first one. While attempting the questions regarding tag question, okay, first of all your duty is to identify whether the statement is imperative or assertive. If the imperative, we use will you tag. If the statement starts with let's, we use tag shall we. I am repeating here. If the statement is imperative one, there is no subject. If the subject is not given in the used in the beginning of the statement, that kind of sentence is called imperative sentence. जसको सुरुमा के अरे सब्जेक्ट हुँदैन त्यसलाई चाहिँ इम्पेरेटिभ भनौँ जेनरली है, बुझ्ने भाषामा। अनि त्यस्तोमा हामी के युज गर्छौँ भन्दाखेरि पोजिटिभ सेन्टेन्स होस् नेगेटिभ होस् विल यु। इफ द स्टेटमेन्ट स्टार्ट्स विथ लेट्स LET' we use shall we. But regarding the assertive sentence, we can see the all what you say, the subjects Raju, he, all, nobody, none of, the students, he, she, a barking dog, they, I, these are subjects. So these all are sentence starts with subjects. That's why these are assertive sentence. Assertive sentence मा हामी के गर्छौं तीनटा कुरा, स्टेटमेन्ट पोजिटिभ छ कि नेगेटिभ एउटा त्यो ख्याल गर्छौं, सेकेन्ड एक्जुलरी भर्ब छ कि छैन त्यो ख्याल गर्छौं, थर्ड कुरो प्रोनाउन युज हुनुपर्ने प्रोनाउन कुन कुन हो त्यसलाई नभएमा प्रोनाउन सेन्टेन्समा नभयो भने त्यसलाई चाहिँ चेन्ज गरेर लेख्छौं. सो फर एक्जाम्पल राजु हार्डली स्पिक्स इन द क्लास, दिस इज असर्टिभ सेन्टेन्स, राइट? सो सब्जेक्ट इज राजु, सो दिस इज नाउन. In tag question we cannot use the noun, so we have to use what? Pronoun. Instead of Raju we say he. So let's say whether the statement is positive or negative. Statement is negative because hardly word is here. Hardly means negative word. Negative means tag will be positive. Now is there auxiliary verb? No. Speaks verb 5. Verb 5 means does. So what's your answer? What's your answer? Does. Speaks means verb 5. Verb 5 means does. Doesn't गर्नलाई हार्डली नेगेटिभ छ त्यही भएर गर्न मिलेन. Does Raju he. Second, he never gets worried. He subject gets verb 5. Verb 5 means does. Statement positive or negative? Negative, because the word is never. So answer will be does he. All pass the exam. All passed means students, right? All student it means. Past means verb 2. Verb 2 means did. Statement positive or negative? Positive. No any negative word is there. So we say didn't they. Nobody came. Came is verb 2. Verb 2 means did. Auxiliary verb did. Came verb 2 one did garne. Did. Nobody. It is negative word. No is here, right? So it is negative sentence. Negative sentence means positive tag. So did nobody भयो भने हामी के गर्छौं? Nobody, somebody, everybody we use they. Next one, none of the students. Students plural. Plural. Speak verb 1. Sentence is negative. None, negative sentence. Speak verb 1. Students plural. In this case, let's add the tag. Speak means verb 1. Verb 1 means do. Auxiliary verb. Negative, so we cannot say don't. Do. Students, they. Do, they. He did his task seriously. This is, the statement is positive, so tag will be negative. Did, verb 2, so didn't he. Loves, verb 5. Verb 5 means does. Statement positive, so doesn't. Doesn't. See, already pronoun is here, so doesn't see. A barking dog seldom bites. Bites, verb 5. Yes or yes. Verb 5 means does. Does means, sorry, bites. Verb 5 means does. Does. Seldom, negative word. So we cannot say doesn't. Only use does. A barking dog, singular animal, that is eat. So does eat. They couldn't hear me. Could, auxiliary verb is here, so no need to worry about finding the auxiliary verb. Could, negative, couldn't. Negative one, negative means positive tag. So could auxiliary verb same, they. Next one, I think it's going to rain. यस्तो केसमा पछाडिको हेर्ने भनेको थिए. It's going, it's apostrophe s means is, isn't it. So these are the questions we have discussed. Now some of the exercises are given here. You see, you say the examples or take the photo while you see these examples on your screen and solve yourself. If you don't know any questions, if you feel any question difficult, at the time you can consult your respective English teacher. For example, let's see here, don't open the door, no subjects. This is imperative sentence, so will you, okay. And these mixed questions are given here, so just take the picture of these, you say the questions, and practice at your home. If you practice all types of questions, then you can just you can get the, you will not miss any questions asked from tag questions. So this is the next exercise. Just take the photo and practice yourself. All right. So more questions are here again. So if you practice all of these questions, I hope you won't miss any questions. Now all of the areas are, you say, covered. Thank you. That's all for today, and hope you have got the idea regarding this section, this grammatical topic.